Hello folks, we're back in the kitchen again, and what we are going to be having a look at is some tools. Something from Aldi's and my big King Dick. Let's take it to the down view. Okay, well, first up, what we have here, this costs £9.99 from Aldi's. It's a multi-wrench 8-in-1. It has got 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19 and 21mm sockets. It's ratcheting. Just very, very nice action. It really is. So we are going to open this old girl up, if I can find a sharp knife, and we can have a play. Oh, I hate these bloody blister packets. Oh, they're horrible. I know it stops people nicking stuff, but they are just horrid. I'm very depressed at the moment because obviously Shana's going back to Scotland on Sunday, and you know, I'll be all on my own again. I mean, it's all very well like protecting your goods from being stolen and all that, right? But when it prevents you from actually doing anything with it, is that going to open out enough so I can get it through? Well, it fought, but it lost. There's the big sizes. Now, if you look inside, right, that socket there, it slides down and it reveals another socket. And that's how it works. It's very nice ratcheting action. Now you think about it, right? That's got 1, 2, 3, it's got 8 major sizes. Now you think that one bar does the thing of 8 sockets. It all seems to be hardened tools still on the actual socket bits themselves. Chrome vanadium, of course. Got a nice grippy handle. You can probably use it as a blackjack as well, like if you find yourself in a situation. I mean, you know, you whack somebody over the head in self-defence, no old bill's going to do you for it, like, you know, simply because. But that doesn't mean go out and buy one and start knocking people over the head with it, like. So this came from Aldi. It's £9.99, and I am very pleased. And it actually has, on the little the windows there, it's actually got 8, 12, 10 and 13 size, and on the other one it says 17, 21, 14 and 19. This was made in Germany, not China. And that's what I like about Lidl and Aldi's tools, is they are made in Germany, and the German tools are very good. I mean, this thing here, I paid 29 quid for this old Parkside. I've had it over 4 years now, because I bought this before I went into hospital, right? Still doing well, right? You know, and like I can put this to work all day, and I don't have to charge it up. And it holds a charge beautifully. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. So there you go. Work zone from Aldi, which is like I don't know what the Lidl's equivalent of it. They all seem to be the same company anyway. And I am very, very sure that Parkside is something to do with the German Metabo. Right, let's have a look at the size of my King Dick. Because it is a King Dick. £100 Nm elbow torque wrench. It is missing the bulb, which you use to turn. Use it to do it up, and then you start talking, right? Now, where it was, this one is not like your modern ones, right? You've got like a, it's quite, right? And if you look there, you use a spanner. Use a spanner to wind it down. If you look like just there, you just wind it down. So if I wanted, say, that's 50 Newton meters or whatever that is, right? There you go. And you just see the spanner just slips onto the end like that. This is a draper, of course. You put your end over the top. Now, it doesn't matter what you do with that because it won't unlock itself. So, you know, it's kind of a, you know, it will stay on 50 meters. 1/2-inch drive. It's reversible. So if I want to do it that way, there's some details of the elbowing. Some right up King Dick. Torque wrench. Oh, it's 100 foot-pounds. I beg its pardon. I thought it was Newton meters. You know. But the thing is that this makes it effortless. You know, because it's got such a long pull in it. Now I'm going to do what everybody should do with their torque wrench. Right, it's when you've finished, you wind it down and take the pressure off. Because otherwise what happens is the big spring inside, it develops a memory and it'll give you a skewed reading. You just literally got to take it off the gauge. It gets easier as you get down there. As you can see, like, you know, that's it. Into your room, put your cap back on. Now I haven't tested this on a calibrated thing, but I have been told about that King Dick. You know, I have been told that these are bloody reliable, very, very accurate. Like, you know, they're very old as well. I love it. I've lubricated it, you know, I've used like a nice clean instrument oil in there. I've used a more thicker oil up there to keep the bearings all, you know, it's got such a firm, tight action on the wrench itself. So, and that's all it was that I needed to get this bit off of here. You know, and in just fiddling about, and there's a bearing inside this part, right, which allows it to spin without losing its tension. And then I just had to, like, you know, just fiddle it all about until it all went back in together correctly. So there you go, girls. Look at the size of my 2-foot king dick, like, you know. It'll certainly do something up you, like, for £100 a foot or whatever you call it. Sorry, ladies. I'm not usually like that. You know, any girls come near me, like, you know, I'll probably run away. Like, quite happy on my own. So there we go. We'll go to the up view and we'll finish this off.
A few moments later.
So, in conclusion, you know, I think this is absolutely awesome. I really do. I love clever tools. And I mean, for a tenner, I mean, you go buy yourself quality, socket set. You ain't going to get that for a tenner. Like, and it's such a small footprint in your toolbox, in your boot. I mean, you know, you've got all the usual sizes. You can do things like, you know, seatbelt brackets. That's a 17 usually. You can do wheel nuts. I mean, and it's got a nice long bar, right, which is going to give you quite a lot of torque. So I think for a tenner, I think that's a no-brainer. Now that is double thumbs up on that. This, I'll show you how big this is, as if I can get it all into shot. Like, there you go. I love this. You know, I have been using it as a wrench, like, you know, just, I mean, because, again, it's got that really, really long shaft. And, I mean, you know, it really has a lot of heft. So undoing things like wheel nuts and that is a doddle on this. Absolutely, like, you know, it's like, like any resistance they may have had is gone. You know, and it is... You know, I mean, you get to see it is a very, very well made piece of tool. You know, this is why I like King Dick stuff. That it's a British brand that is, you know, it's Britain snap-on. And the quality of King Dick has always been high, whether it's the old ubiquitous girder wrenches to something as very well, you know, special like this. I mean, 100 foot-pounds. You know, that's pretty much anything you're going to need in your car, truck, or whatever. Like, you know, this would have been used on things like airplanes or like engines of railway engines and stuff. Like, you know, I mean, this is a very, very well designed, well made, and the reason that it's elbowed, it gives it a bit more precision rather than like a standard twist, like twist head. Like, no, I mean, there you go. I mean, obviously I'm diversifying from just watches, like, you know, still haven't taken it off. I just can't, like, you know, I just love it. I've got a problem with that. It's been running beautifully all day after I've done a battery change on it, and it stopped again. So I would say that is in desperate need of something. I don't understand why, because this is new old stock. It shouldn't be like this. You know, it had never been used until I'd got hold of it, sort of thing. You know, it's a shame, because that is my favourite pulsar chronograph. New battery in that. Quite pleased with that. Like, there's an Invicta. You can see the size, like, you know, this is a standard Rolex Submariner knockoff, like, or homage, as they like to use. And, like, you know, that's how big that bloody thing is. And I discovered I had this, which I just repaired. So I'm quite pleased with that. That's a good old-fashioned Accurist. It's got a very nice Ronda quartz movement in it. You know, it's very nice quality, because I mean, some of the Accurist stuff can be just cheap Miyota 2035 or 2115. Right, but this one's actually got like a nice Ronda in there. Got some trap pins today, and decent quality set of Hornby points. I've now got 5 pairs of points, which means got, like, you know, I've got enough tonight. You know, I want to make 2 loops, like, you know, pointed, and then like from the inner loop I want to have like a spur coming off, like a little marshalling yard or something like that. So it's all been going on. Right. I've done myself a bit of bad damage today. I went to our local T-wagon place outside Sydenham's, right? So I thought, you know, Shana's just waking up. Like, I'd been up since 4 o'clock because of the cats, and went up there, and like, you know, she's a lovely lady, comes from Bethnal Green, like Nana Moon's place, right? And we had a good old chinwag about London and everything, and about Petticoat Lane, all the old faces and all that down there, like, you know. And what's it, like, you know, I went a bit mad. I bought Shana the full English in a baguette, like, and I bought myself 2 like sausage and bacon like baguettes. Like, now when we say baguette, what she does is she gets hold of a standard French stick and she cuts it in half, right, you know, and it's filled absolutely, you know. And of course I absolutely went mad, bosh, like, you know, and then I started having bad chest pains, tightness and all the rest of it, like, so I was having a bit of a bad day, like, you know. So there you go. Like, so if I'd left out 1, I would have been all right. But I had to be greedy and have 2. But they are so gorgeous because it's local farmhouse bacon, really thick, chunky, well cooked stuff, like locally made sausages. So I mean, you know, it's a no-brainer on that one. They are just absolutely gorgeous. But of course, like my poor old Tigger, it was not an happy lady, like, in there, like, you know, or lad or whatever you call it, like, you know. So there you go. Right, I will leave that with you. Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing a repair video on this. The switch died, and it's such a shame because this is a really good quality mod. Now I could buy another one for 25-30 quid, but I don't want to, especially as it's the switch itself is a single. It's a single like continuity switch with 2 wires. You know, one with current in, one with like current flowing out. Like, so, like, I mean, so I'm going to do that. Like, I found all my flux, I found all my solder. I'll be doing some soldering as well. I've got some solder jobs to do with model engines and that. But like, you know, I could send this back to Sigale. But why? I mean, it's going to cost me about 20 quid to send this back to like China, like, so that they can just send me a new one. And it's like, well, you know, like for 9 quid more, I could just buy one. And if I bugger this up, I could just buy one, you know. So that'll be an upcoming video. Like, so I'm back to using my Smoke touchscreen and my lovely Smoke T-Proof, which I love. I think it's beautiful. I've got some of my e-juice today. Right, I'm going to love it and leave it with you. Like, you know, double thumbs up on everything except for the Sigale and the pulsar chronograph, because obviously that does need a new I mean, you know, I could just buy it. I could just break up that black chronograph, but I don't do things like that. I'll just find another one, YM92. And, you know, I mean, I can actually put in a YM62 or a YM32 because they're all the same pattern. And the only thing I would have to do is find a case back that has the alarm buzzer for the 62 and 32. You know, I've got some 32s, I've got some 62s. You know, I like this gold. I just love this. This is very pleasant to wear. It's a lot of bling. You know, I mean, those are genuine Swarovski crystals as well, from Swarovski, like the company. Like, they're not like some fake cheap Chinese paste or something like that. I mean, these are properly cultivated Swarovski crystals, and that is gold plating as well. It's quite nice. You know, it really is very. I mean, finding the bracelet for this was a bugger, but Pulsar Seiko, they helped me out. Right, toodle pipski. See you in the next one. Stay safe.